this far. I think this is video 8 of 9. So this one's going to be about marketing. This is really important because as a small business owner, you're going to want to do marketing every day. Every day you should be doing something for marketing. Every day. Did I say every day? Because every day you should be doing something for marketing. And it's not no joke. I used to leave for a weekend and I didn't do any marketing for the weekend. And when I first opened, I didn't have a client base. I came out of the Hollywood industry. So I wasn't a healer. I wasn't a medical professional. I wasn't, didn't have a client base of anything. And so I'd leave for a weekend and the calendar would fall off for, 2 weeks sometimes. So until I still really got established, it was really marketing, 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 marketing. Staying on someone's radar screen, especially if they've been there already. You want to stay on their radar screen. You already have them as a client. Why not keep nurturing that instead of going out looking for new clients when you already have clients that have been in? So you want to do monthly newsletters. And I'm going to look at my list because I have a long list. It's one of the modules in the training is the marketing module. I'm going to give you some highlights to it. But during your training, you'll get more. So you want to have newsletters. So every month you want to be a resource more than a vendor. So every month, because people don't want to be getting weekly or daily newsletters or emails from you because it's annoying, as you know, because I get annoyed by it. Maybe you don't, but there's a lot of communication out there. So you have billboards, you have radio, you have TV, you have internet, Facebook ads, you have Instagram, you have everywhere you're being marketed to. So you want to be more of a resource than a vendor. So make sure that your title of your newsletter is something catchy, specials for the month or, something catchy. Did you know that vitamin D helps you with this? Or did you know that kiwi can help with menstrual cramps? So I've written a lot of blog posts. You can use some of those titles. You can use some of those articles in your newsletter. Share away. The information is there for you to use. We're all family. So your newsletters are really important. Inviting medical professionals into your center is also really amazing. So you want to be able to offer high influencing people. What do they call them? Influencers. I think that's what the YouTube people are calling them, influencers now. You want to invite them into your space to have a professional courtesy session in the hopes that they're going to tell their subs or subscribers or their audience. I'm trying to use my the terms from my nephew. He's 8 and he's a YouTuber and he's like, "They're subs, Auntie Gail. They're not subscribers. Like, get with the program, right?" So anyway, you want them to invite their audience in and say, "Hey, look what I just did," and then you get more referrals. So if you can find influencers to have professional courtesy sessions or doctors, chiropractors, then they start referring their patients. We call them clients, they call them patients because we're not medical professionals for the most part. We do have some medical professionals that are egg owners. So, those kind of referrals are and professional courtesy sessions are so worth doing. You want to also know, well, let me just backtrack. Also, healers, Reiki practitioners, acupuncturists, massage therapists are also a professional courtesy session if they have a lot of clients and you want to share back and forth. Some people will come in and to ask you, do you know a doctor? Do you know a massage therapist? Do you know? And we used to have a card holder book, little book, and we'd have all of our different healers and that were clients in that book that we could refer. So it's a family and it's a cooperative business model. So share away, support your clients and they'll support you. You might want to create your own podcast or YouTube channel. That was something that was recently brought up, putting out some of the things that you love to do on YouTube. And then you can also say, this is, what I do. This is my center, check out the Harmonic Egg. But you can do some YouTubes or some podcasts on the things that you love to do. And then people will know you and be attracted to you and want to know more. So that's another thing. You set up a membership program, and so we create memberships with different levels. You can do a membership for founding members. You can do a membership for athletes or just a general membership for health maintenance, and a lot of the centers have those memberships on their website. So go check out some of the other center owners' websites. And then again, you'll get more of this in the training. When you use your members as your marketing team too, let me just say that. So the members are your marketing team. So they're out there every month, they're coming in and they're doing sessions, or twice a month or once a week, and they're out there telling people about it. So that is your marketing team. I have found that Chambers of Commerce didn't really work for me in the Denver area, but I think they worked in Missouri for the ladies there. So you want to check these things out, but some of those networking events are people just coming up to you going, I want to sell you something. I'm a plumber. Do you need a plumber? Do you need a carpenter? Do you need a, Juice Plus? Or there's a lot of MLMs or multi-level marketing people there trying to sell their stuff. So sometimes that's not a great audience, but you might find that the audience there is perfect for you. So check those out. Check out networking events. I've tried them all. It just didn't work here in Denver. Doesn't mean it won't work where you are. What I found is that the members were actually my marketing team, and I sent them out with, different discounts and coupons and discounts on gift certificates so they could give them out to somebody who's never been to the egg. It's all really part of the marketing module of your training, but it's really good stuff. The Instagram and the Facebook social media platforms seem to be the best. LinkedIn didn't really work with the egg, and it might work for you depending on if you know how to use that platform. I'm not real good at it. You don't have to be good at it. Instagram and Facebook seems to be easy to use, and you can pop some, you can share some other center owners' posts, share some of my posts, and then you can put your stuff up there via the Instagram and Facebook. It seemed to be getting the most referrals for clients. And then answering questions on Facebook and Instagram. Like somebody would say, hey, I have a son who's sick, anybody have any advice? So you don't necessarily say, oh yeah, come do Harmonic Egg. Like I said in the beginning of this video, excuse me, you want to be more of a resource than a vendor. So you say, hey, have you tried, some orange juice, or have you tried maybe some elderberry tea, or have you tried, make sure that you're giving them some valuable information before you send them a sales pitch. And so that's just, you guys get that, don't you? I've donated sessions to silent auctions, schools, fundraisers. You can do that to get the word out about your business, and then you show up in the silent auction program, and then people start to know about you there. So those kind of donations, you can post in coffee shops, or some of like Whole Foods or natural grocers, or Sprouts have the a cork board where you can pin up, a brochure or something. You can use those as resources. Your local hotels. That's really cool. You go to a concierge to find out what to do in town, right? So get to know your concierge at some of your local hotels. Sometimes they'll even give you discounted rates for travelers that come in. Or they're just there to tell people, if they come up to them and say, what's unique to do in town? Hey, here's a brochure for this Harmonic Egg. You can do that. Let's see. I haven't found Facebook ads to be very valuable, or Groupon or Nextdoor ads, or, that kind of stuff didn't seem to be very valuable. Try it though. See if it works for you. Just giving you tips. If you want to do the things that I have found successful first, before you spend any money, try that first. And if you want to go ahead and try the others, you're more than welcome to. I didn't find any paid advertising to work. I tried to do ads in magazines for, there's a magazine for all the $1 million homes. I tried that, didn't work, because you really can't explain the egg in like a little, half a page or a page ad. It's almost like you have to try it to really get the experience, or somebody tells you to do it that you trust and admire and respect. And then selling my book, or, distributing the book to get people educated on what the egg is also a really good way to do some marketing. So, those are some tips for you guys. Basically, we're not a franchise. We're a group of family, and we help each other out. So, if you find something that works for you and you want to post it, like I said, you'll have access to the private Facebook page for the center owners. It will also be doing owner calls every 6 to 8 weeks. You can, ask about marketing there. We have 2 or 3 calls that we did on marketing, and we had like the center owners talk about the top 3 things that worked in their area. So you'll have access to those recorded videos as well. All right, thank you. Bye.